Hi everyone. In our previous videos, we have seen extensive usage of GitHub Copilot, which was an AI-assisted programming tool. So now here, let me introduce you to another advanced language model developed by OpenAI known as ChatGPT, which is based on the GPT 3.5 architecture. It has been trained on a vast amount of text data from the internet and can generate human-like responses to a wide range of questions and prompts. So I'll be feeding the ChatGPT with various basic programming challenges and see how it responds to all of them. So let's get started. So I'll go to the browser and I'll type ChatGPT in the search bar. And I'll open the first link introducing ChatGPT. So this is how the UI for the OpenAI ChatGPT looks like, and you can see the try ChatGPT option. Click here. So it says welcome to ChatGPT, log in with your OpenAI account to continue. If you already have an OpenAI account, you can directly log in, or if you don't, you can click on sign up. So I have an OpenAI account already created, so I will just log in. So as you can see, this is the dialog box. It appears free research preview, next, click on next and done. So this is the text box that has been added by the ChatGPT, where you can type in questions and just press enter to get the answers from the ChatGPT. So this is the first challenge that we will ask ChatGPT to help us provide the code for it. So the challenge 1 is write a DSA function to reverse the elements of an array. So let's go back to the ChatGPT and type the same question. Press enter. So as you can see, it has given us the detailed explanation as well as the code for it. So here it says it is a sample implementation of DSA function that reverses the elements of an array. This is the code that is provided to us, where it has created a function named reverse array of type void, and it has taken 3 parameters, one array and start and end of type integer. And in the while loop, it has written the logic for it, and below this, if you see, it has given the explanation of the code. So if I want to modify it, I can also modify the question. I want to specify the language Java. I can save and submit, and let's see the response. So now as you can see, I had modified the question in the original question itself, and it has changed the output accordingly. So if I'm okay with this, I can just copy this code and paste it into any of the editors. And if I want to run this program, there's no main method here, right? So let me ask ChatGPT to provide me with that. So as you can see, I have asked ChatGPT to give me the main function to print or to run this program. So as you can see, ChatGPT has responded with this response. It says, here is an example main method that calls the reverse array function it has provided in the previous answer. As you can see, we can cross verify. The name of the method was reverse array, and here also you will find it is calling the same reverse array function. So I can just copy this code and run it in my editor. Copied. Let me go to IntelliJ. So I have a ChatGPT demo project already created. Inside that I have a com.stackroot package. Let me create a new class. And let me remove it and just copy the code. So here the class name is main. Let me refactor it. Now there's no error. I can run it. So as you can see, the original array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the reversed array is also shown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's see another challenge which says write a DSA function to find the biggest and lowest numbers in an array. So let's again go back to the ChatGPT and ask this question. Press enter. So as you can see, it has given me the output for the question I asked. So here is the Java function that uses DSA to find the largest and smallest numbers in an array. And if you are okay with this code, you can read and you can go through this code. So it has declared one method find min max of type void, where it has initialized min and max with arrays, and there's a for loop, and we can use this function. The explanation for it is given below. So again, let me just ask the complete code for it. So as you can see, I have not typed anything. I am just write a main method for the above program as if I am talking to a human, as if I am talking in conversations. So if I just press enter, the ChatGPT will be able to understand that I am talking about the above program. So as you can see, it has given me the output as well and the whole program also. So let me copy this code and go back to IntelliJ, create a new class, and just remove it and paste it. But yes, it has taken the main class and we already have a main class. So let me refactor it, import this. So again, the original array has 5 elements 1, 3, 5, 2 and 4. Minimum value out of this is 1 and the maximum value is 5 as shown here. So another challenge that we will see is a DSA function to find the minimum number in an array of integers. So let us ask ChatGPT to write the code for it. And press enter. So again, if you are happy with this code, you can just go through this code. What it has given us a Java function that uses DSA to find the minimum number in an array of integers. So you can just copy this code and write a main method yourself, or you can ask ChatGPT to do it for you. Here below this code you will find the explanation for it, which says that this function takes an integer array named ARR as input and finds the minimum value in the array by iterating through the array and updating minimum accordingly. So you can read it, and here is the sample example also. As you can see, there is the option to regenerate response. If you are not okay with this, or you want another way of having the same answer, you can click on regenerate response also. Let me do it. So as you can see, it has now given me one question: was this response better or worse? So we can even give a thumbs up that this response was better than the previous response. No, this is worse. It is of the same level which was given in the first attempt. Or you can simply click on cross if you want to skip this comparison. Okay, so if whichever response you like, you can again regenerate a response for the same question. But if you are okay with this, you can go ahead and copy this code. So let me write a main function. So I'm not going to write above program or anything like that. I'm just write a main method for it. Okay, so it has given me the response. The whole program is printed, so I can just copy this code and go back to IntelliJ and test it. Minimize this output and let me remove it and paste the code. So rename it to lowest number. Import this. Okay, there's no error. We can run it. So as you can see, the original array contains 1, 3, 5, 2 and 4, and the minimum value is 1 as shown in the ChatGPT. So you can read the explanation for it as it is given here. It had first created an array, my array with the values, and then printed out the original array using Arrays.toString method to convert the array to a string for display. So you can read the explanation for it and even ask ChatGPT to generate line by line explanation for it. And that is it for this session. So going ahead, you will see the use of ChatGPT in solving some of the classic games like Hangman, Tic-Tac-Toe, Rock, Paper and Scissors, and games like that. So stay tuned for further videos on Copilot and ChatGPT. Thank you.